York. I'm so excited. I just made it through security, so I'm walking to go see where my gate is right now. And I'm kind of here like really early, but this is actually my first time flying by myself, so I wanted to get here really early. Make sure I knew like how, obviously I've been here before with my parents and stuff, but I feel like it's just different whenever you're not with your parents, you're not just following them, like you're doing stuff by yourself. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me because it's definitely very noisy in here, but I am in the St. Louisiana airport. I'm so glad to finally be here. I'll have to do like an in-depth story when like I get settled, but it was just a whole fiasco with the first plane, and not even like the airline's fault. It was just like weather, like delaying the flight. So then like I got on, I got off, whole situation. But now I'm here. I'm at my gate, and my flight leaves or like boards in like 20-30 minutes. So I'm literally like not even gonna move. I'm just gonna stay here. I'm gonna charge my phone. And yeah, that's it. I kind of want to work on some stuff. I'll talk to you later. Guys, I'm flying to New York. Hopefully this one has no like delays or anything else. It's just smooth sailing, but I'm boarding the plane right now. Hopefully it goes well. I'm on the plane right now. I got a window seat, so this is the view right now. It was kind of raining earlier and like a little bit of lightning too. Like even now you can see it on the window. I'm hoping it like stops though and we can take off, because the reason we like delayed so much coming here is because it was raining. So hopefully we can leave here, because St. Louis is great and all, but I don't know anybody here, so I don't have anywhere to go or stay. I need to get to New York where my family is. Anyways, that's the update again. Hopefully I get to show you some pretty nice Skype stuff. I'm in New York. I'm in New York! Where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, baggage claim. I'm so happy and I feel so grateful to be here. I'm about to find my parents because my parents are already here. And I'm so excited. I'm really glad they came to pick me up though, because it's like midnight, like 12:30 at night. And I've never been to New York. I feel like it's a big city. And I definitely would not have been like trying to catch an Uber anywhere. So I'm gonna go find them right now, and I literally cannot wipe this smile off my face. I'm so happy. Even when we were flying, I was looking like out the window when we were landing, and I was like, wow, like look at the bright, bustling city, like it's so beautiful. And then the most random thing came to my mind. If anyone's ever seen the show The Mindy Project, they live in New York, and when we were landing, I was literally thinking, oh, Danny and Mindy live here. Anyways, time to find my parents. Look at this place. Okay, I literally see the baggage claim, so I'm gonna see my parents any second. Oh my gosh, I'm in New York. I'm in New York. Where are they? I see them, I see them. I'm recording.
Did it, Joe?
Did it, Joe? I'm in New York.
You did it. You did it.
You want a picture there? Get in this. I'm in New York.
New York, in New York.
I'm at the hotel now and I just got all showered and cleaned, so I figured I'd take this time to tell you guys what's happening, how the day is going, and I don't know, I feel like this video might have just been a lot of clips of me doing stuff and not as much of me like explaining what's happening, so I just wanted to take some time to do that. I'm sorry you can't even see me, I'm like leaning forward. There you go. But I'm at the hotel right now. I'm about to just do my little night routine. But I kind of want to explain what happened earlier. I was at the airport. The first flight that I was on, so I had 2 flights, like it was a connecting one. First destination was to Missouri, and then the second one was to New York. But the first flight to Missouri, when we got on, it was delayed. It was delayed more because there were storms and like rain in Missouri and stuff. And then finally they're like, okay, we're about to take off, but there's 3 locations, like no questions asked. You're not making your connecting flight. Like they're not pushing back for you. And I was like, please, whatever you do not say New York. And then they said the 3 places, it was Boston, Orlando, and then one other place. And I was like, okay, like thank God. He didn't say New York. And they were like, and there's one more. We're like, you might make it, you might not. There's like there's the, what's it called? The layover time is 20 minutes. I was like, don't say me. And then they said the place that I was landing in New York, and I was like, okay. Like, I don't know what to do, because, like, I cannot be stuck in Missouri. I do not know anyone in Missouri. I could not, like, get a hotel in Missouri. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm tilting this down a little bit, because now it's, like, too high. Okay, that's good. So then I'm like, okay, I call my parents, and I'm like, Dad, what do I do? And he's like, get off the plane, because if I get stuck in Missouri, like, they can't help me, because they're not in Missouri. And then I was like, okay, get off the plane. I'm talking to the lady at the desk, and I'm like, hey, like, I need to book another flight for tomorrow. I just want to, like, use this ticket and transfer it to the next one. And she was like, oh, actually, it just turns out they gained some time, so now the layover is an hour. You can get back on the plane, like, go now. And she's like, hurry, go. And I was like, what? You just told me it was, like, 20 minutes? Like, how is it an hour now? And she was like, they made up time, like, go. And I was like, okay. So then I ran back onto the plane. Might I add, I lost my perfectly good window seat. I'm a little upset by that, but also at the end of the day, that's not what matters. But this plane was also pretty empty, so like most of the seats were like empty. So the one in between me and this other girl, no one was there, so I had lots of room. So I got back on that flight. It was good. It was just a little stressful, because keep in mind, this is my first experience ever flying by myself. So like that moment of panic where I was like, am I gonna have to like get off, or like should I stay and not make it? I don't know. But yeah, and now I'm in New York. I would say honestly, also let's just talk about tips for flying alone. Tip number 1, make sure you're very, very, very vigilant of like your surroundings and stuff. Like people around you, and then also just like your stuff. Because especially I feel like so many people in the airport, like they carry a backpack, which I do too. But if you're keeping like your valuables in that small pocket, honestly I would advise against it. I feel like if you're in a smaller town, maybe you can like get away with it. But especially like when I came to New York, my parents were like, oh, you might want to wear your backpack like on the front of you. Cause yeah, just word of the advice, be vigilant of your surroundings, and like try to have as little stuff like on your back with open pockets as you can. Hold on. You guys have any tips for traveling alone? Like, I don't know, just in general.
That's a random question. I don't follow.
Like, I traveled alone today. Or what are tips that you would have for me? I mean, I've already done it, but okay, I'm back. I wanted to ask my parents about their advice. Where's my hello? Okay, now I'm back. I wanted to ask my parents about like their best advice for traveling alone. And the verdict is, number 1, if you're traveling alone, make sure that you have, especially if you're traveling alone, but if you're traveling in general, make sure you have a backup plan. Like if your flight gets canceled, if something gets delayed, like what's your plan? If you get stuck in a city, do you have enough money for like a hotel for one night, or do you have enough money to like Uber from like your hotel, not your hotel, from the airport to your hotel, or like do you have a family member picking you up? Like have a backup plan, have a main plan, but then just be prepared for like anything to happen. Second tip from my dad, and I like how he worded it because he said no lollygagging. So like if you're going to your gate, you're going to your destination, whatever it is, don't be like la-da-dee, la-da-da, like where am I? Looking at your phone like looking like you're confused. Like know where you're going and go there. And if you have questions, like ask people that work there, don't just like ask random strangers. And the third one, was don't tell people like all your business. Don't be like, yeah, I'm here from this place, I'm by myself, I'm going to this place at this, like I'm doing, no. Especially do not tell people that you're traveling by yourself. And I think I'm gonna end the video here. I don't know if this is gonna be its own video or if this is gonna like be attached to another vlog, but I'm gonna keep getting ready for bed and go to sleep. And then tomorrow is gonna be like the first full day, actually technically today, because it's like 1 in the morning right now. But tomorrow is the first full day in New York, and I can't wait to bring you guys along on all the adventures. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and good night. Bye.